Hello. So, the visual watchers among us just got a very interesting view of what I tend to do here the first few minutes I start a stream. It's a lot of frantically typing and reading and doing a bunch of different things. Easiest to do that with my entire sort of everything showing at the moment, because I need to update my banner that says I'll be there soon. So, you guys get to see the behind the scenes view for a few minutes there. It's been a second since we did one of these. We have been away, doing many things for many things, and it's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of doing stuff and finding stuff. But yeah, we're back in the saddle. This is good. We're going to start up where we left off. We did the first couple of coding platforms last time, like boot dev, Codedex, and Exorcism. Although Exorcism didn't really get a proper full channel, did it? We mostly just had a bit of a laugh at that new course that they're doing, the beginner course, which is not free, even though Exorcism themselves promise that they'll always be free. So that's already an interesting take. And the thing is, Exorcism is big. A lot of people use Exorcism in universities and in all sorts of places. Skill up as a coder in all sorts of places. And we talked about this last week, last time rather. The whole AI divide is going to be a thing where when you make stuff with AI, that's great. It can start you off. It can give you the scaffolding. But more than ever, I think coders are going to become reviewers of AI-generated code, of code that's been generated either with the help of another coder or by AI altogether, with or without the prompt given by the actual person reviewing the stuff. And that is why knowing your code is still very important. You need to verify everything you do with these things. Even today I saw a post where a couple went to Puerto Rico from Spain, and they were stopped at boarding the plane because AI had told them they didn't need a visa. And that's technically true, but they did need ESTA, the electronic system for travel authorization, and they did not have that. So yeah, I think what we're seeing is a bit of a mistrust gain that we're seeing more and more in AI land. The GPT-5 launch was by many described as disastrous, was not very good. People wanted the old one back, which is telling. But yeah, you do still need your skills. You need to keep them sharp. You need to understand what you're doing, most of all, to make sure that these programs don't run rampant and essentially just screw up your entire code base. So let me bring my regular screen up here. I'm talking. I hope I'm still audible. If not, that would suck. Yeah, we've been out of it for a few weeks. We are back now, and we're going to, try to keep this more regular. I said the same in my perfectly audible. This is good. Okay. Yeah, so I have my regular stream. I have my regular thing. We don't have any screen on the screen just yet. That'll be happening soon. In a minute, we'll bring Exorcism back up. We'll have some fun with it. It's a lot of fun to just look at it. We'll have to see how we do. But for the moment, it's a black screen. You see as much as I do. Normally I say there is no screen in front of me, I'm staring at the wall. That's not strictly true anymore. There is a screen in front of me, it's just not plugged into anything. It honestly is literally just propping up my camera at this point. Like, it's hanging out on the desk, and it's a very nice height for my camera, the way it works. So I've just sort of plunked it on top of there. And the screen is not plugged in. There's nothing, no leads or anything going into it. So it's an interesting prop at the moment. And it'll probably not be more than that for like 99.9% of the time it's on this desk. But yeah, we're starting with exorcism. Properly giving it we'll make an account, see how the account making flow goes. And then as we do that, we will also look at some exercises and how they do. And once we've done that, we'll go through the other things that I have on my list here. I got boot.dev, we did that one, exorcism. I got solo learn, I got code wars, I got code dex, which we already covered, and Mimo, as well as codinggame.com. So those together with lead code, I would say are like the top 8 practice your coding skills. These aren't so much learning how to code. That's more free code camp, code school, code academy, things like that. These are more refine what you already have. So exorcism, for example, will have you do a challenge, say, take only the odd numbers out of an array or something like that. And then you do this in the most efficient way you know how to do it. And then once you've done that, you can look at other people's solutions to see if, maybe you could have done it like quicker or easier or some other way. And that's really what a lot of this is. We'll have to see how it goes. Honestly, not expecting a huge amount of interaction today, given, I've been gone for a few weeks, and Twitch, particularly in the science category, is hard enough to do anything with, honestly. So if people show up, fantastic. If not, oh well. I did find a feature in my restream. That's what I use to stream to multiple places at once. That essentially apparently makes AI-powered clips. It edits them, it crops them, and then it gives them to me so I can add them to my whatever it is I want to add them to. I'm very curious if and how well that works. Given what I just said about AI, I'm not hopeful, honestly. We'll have to see how it goes. And I don't really know if I'm going to say anything that might go viral. Maybe I should just say something random at this point. Boobity boop, boobity boop, noni, boobity boop, boobity boop, perkele. Jingo jango, what's the thing again? Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ding, dang, walla, bang, bang. Is that a clip now? Is that going to be a clip, Mr. AI man? Hello? Okay, well, we'll have to see how that progresses. Hashtag witch doctor. Hashtag witch doctor returns is the thing to look for, of course. I got a couple of people like slowly walking in. Thank you so much for being here. Let's get something on the screen, shall we? Let's get exorcism out there and see if we can make something happen that's actually somewhat cool. I have no account on any of these services, so part of what we're going to be doing today is making those accounts, and we'll look at the forums, look at their accessibility, see if there's anything really bad. Thing is, forums really shouldn't be an issue anymore in 2025, but they really often actually are. There's a lot of things going wrong with them a lot of the time. It's sad, but it is what it is. What is it? Exorcism.com? Org, I think. Learning to code. Check out our coding fundamentals. Yeah, that's where we got stuck last time. We got stuck laughing at that the other time. So let's not do that this time. Let me close this window out and then put this on the screen, and then we should have a nice thing to look at. I also like that the chat is not covering the camera. That's honestly completely accidental. I thought they would, but they did not, because I accidentally messed with stuff, and now it's actually good. Chrome. Exorcism. Here you go. Let me see if that's actually visible with ye old AI, which I do not trust unless I have some way of verifying what it's saying, which in case I do this time. It sees my ugly mug, and I'll have to see if it sees my window, which it does. Very nice. Okay. So we are on exorcism right now. We have a menu on the top. Once it gets interesting, I'll pipe screen reader audio through, as I usually do. Let's have a look. Learn, discover, contribute, more. Is that a thing we can reach? Let's see. Oh, well, that was quick. The screen reader's coming in now. Here we go.
Exorcism. Google Chrome. Exorcism document. Contribute. Volume 1. 30.
Let's slow that down a bit, huh?
Rate 75. Very mean. Very mean.
Oops.
Rate 75. Rate 35.
So let's go through these. We
Learn.
got learn.
Discover. Contribute more.
More is not a link. More
Contribute.
is some kind of
More.
Frankenstein creation. Can
Arrow.
we get to more with the keyboard?
Contribute. List. Getting started how you can help exorcism.
No, we cannot.
Contribute.
Okay, that is
Menu list with
bad.
4 items. Heading levels out of list out of menu. Discover.
Oh, okay. So if you tab onto it,
Contribute.
the more thing opens up. So we can kind of get there with the keyboard. Good.
List. Getting started how you can help exorcism.
So we can get
Mentoring
started.
support
So, okay, getting started and how you can help exorcism is the tooltip. That doesn't seem to gel to me. Like those are two different things. Am I helping exorcism by giving money, probably? Or am I getting started with something?
Getting started how you can help exorcism.
That's a strange combination.
Mentoring support others as they learn. Docs everything you need to help. Contributors meet the people behind exorcism. Menu.
Oh, I see. Okay, so when you land your keyboard focus on a thing, contribute, for example, you get the options for that thing sort of expanding as you go. There's no aria indicating that that's happening. This is why I got confused for a second. This is not a blocker, I would say, but it is a little sloppy, honestly.
List. About exorcism, learn about our organization.
So this will be the more one. Then it doesn't tell you that you're in the more list.
About exorcism, learn the more section.
Oh, okay, so
Contribute.
it kind of does.
List. Getting started how you can help exorcism.
There is a more tab stop, which is labeled as a section, which means it has no role. You wouldn't find this if you were, for example, navigating by link, which some screen reader users will do. But it is technically usable if you comment it the right way. Okay.
Mentoring support
Or
others. Docs everything you need to
mentoring,
help.
blah, blah, blah. We're back in the contributing thing now.
Contributors meet the people behind menu.
Yeah, so now we are on menu, which has no label.
List. Donate.
But
help.
this is the more list. We got
About exorcism,
donate, we
learn
got
our impact,
about, we
explore
got
what we've achieved.
impact,
GitHub
we
sits or
got
backup your solutions to GitHub.
GitHub Syncer.
Insiders are way of sign up.
Very cool. So we got to sign up because we don't have an account yet. So let's
Log
do
in.
that first and foremost because we do not have an account
Sign up.
and we should make one. So
Exorcism.
yes.
Graphic exorcism. Code practice and mentorship alert. Verify you are human. Verify
Okay,
you
well,
are.
first thing we have to do is verify our humanity.
Who says I'm human?
Well, let's see.
Code practice and mentorship for graphic
Go
code
practice and
mentorship.
membership for everyone. Blah,
Sign
blah,
up with
blah.
GitHub.
Except if you're not human.
Or username.
Okay.
+4 graphic. CFML.
Do we not have to? Okay, so this is an interesting thing. What's happened here is that aria was used to poke the screen reader into saying something has happened currently on the screen. In this case, it is the CAPTCHA becoming active. Do note that essentially when you are a
Exorcism.
screen
Google.
reader user, you're not going to know where that's coming from. Like, you know it's being set to screen reader. We don't know if that's the current thing in focus or if that's just coming from some random place on the page. Aria Live does not have a way of indicating where something is emitted from. So that is something to keep in mind when you're going to decide to use that. At this point, I have been sort of side-trailed by that announcement. And yes, I know there is a CAPTCHA on the page somewhere now, but I don't know where it is. So that's kind of an unnecessary intrusion.
Username.
Let's come up with these. Let's do IC null. I don't think we have an IC null account on here yet.
Null. Email required entry.
Email address. I really wish people would stop asking me that. I'll use my throwaway. This is my throwaway email address.
Password.
We'll give it a
protected.
password. Minimum 6 characters. Well, that's very easy. Let's do password. Let's see if it lets me.
Password confirmation. Protect.
Password confirmation. Password.
Widget containing a Cloudflare security challenge.
Okay,
frame.
so this is a
Second-
Cloudflare security challenge. Not the worst one they could have picked. Cloudflare is pretty good. ReCAPTCHA is generally pretty good, unless, like, for some reason the audio version doesn't work. HCAPTCHA is generally the worst in these cases because it's a very brittle system that often breaks, and we see it everywhere. It's in Blue Sky's account verification. It's
Exorcism
in
document.
Discord when you want to do certain things.
Alert widget. Exorcism.
Well,
Widget contain.
the Cloudflare checkbox just disappeared on me.
Private.
I guess it has decided I'm human because I talk too long. Humans talk too long. That's how you know it's humans. Anyway, yeah, HCAPTCHA uses a accessibility cookie that you put in your browser, but there's a lot of problems with that. Third-party cookies are not a beloved thing by browser vendors, let alone like browser-esque applications that use something like,
Speech mode off.
you know, CEF or Electron or various of these other ones that sort of just mimic a browser or are essentially a browser, having that not work is pretty common. And particularly for, you can also turn it off. You can have the accessibility features disabled for Edge CAPTCHA, which actually is what Blue Sky has done. I have called them out on this several times. I've emailed their support, and essentially they say that they're working on it. They're aware of it. But then when I ask why it's been a year since it's been fixed, and it still not has been fixed, I essentially get copy-pasted responses. Even if I get like increasingly belligerent saying, listen, I'm asking you a question, you're giving me a platitude, I want an answer, I'm not getting any. So in that sense, Blue Sky is apparently aware, and they apparently are aware enough to not give a fuck. So yeah, take that as your own incentive to either join or not join Blue Sky. I have an account there. I think I have the numbers. Like I joined a couple starter packs on Blue Sky, but I have zero interaction. Like I can put a tweet and there might be like one like, even though I have like 100 something followers. So 100 and 200, I think even. So yeah, that's not great. Let's see if it accepts my really weak password. I don't think it did. Okay. What is it? Handle must have only letters, numbers, or hyphens. Okay, doesn't like the fact that I put an underscore in my name. Is the screen reader aware of that if you tab onto the field? Let's try it.
Exorcism's logo. Sign up. Username required selected null.
No, so you have to go hunt for the error message on the browse mode of your screen reader in order to find what the problem with this is. This is easily associated programmatically, but I have not done that here. So I need to remove my underscore.
Line. Email. Password.
The password, I don't know why this is a thing, but they always clear it as well when there's an error on the form. So I'll put it back in. I've put it back in. Let's try again with my super weak password.
Exorcism. Clickable. Heading welcome to Exorcism.
Okay, they do not give a shit about the fact that I use a weak password. Again, be aware of that. I would consider this a security issue, and maybe don't store anything super important here. Just as a hint. I don't know. Okay, so we got the welcome message.
Welcome to Exorcism.
We've sent you an email to confirm you're a human. We just did the Cloudflare thing. To protect us from abuse, we validate all email addresses are valid. If you check your email now, it should already be there. If you can't see it, check spam and then give it 10 minutes in case things are running slowly. If it's not turned up soon, we can resend it. Exorcism is a free for all people everywhere, except if you do their fundamentals course, then you pay money.
Level up your programming skills with.
And it's such a that page. I'm not sure if people remember from last time, but that page just looks so teachable to me. Like it's a teachable shop that some TikToker pounded out of the ground. It's very amusing.
Level up your
programming skills with 7,492 exercises across 77 languages and insightful
with our dedicated team of welcoming
with our dedicated team of welcoming mentors.
Exorcism is 100%.
I see.
Speech mode
100% free forever. I'll text with ballerina and bash and nothing and Ceylon and CFML and 48 more. I don't know what that means. Okay, so let me quickly go into my other browser and get that email. Let's see. Yeah, I see it. The Exorcism. I see it right there. The Exorcism team. Confirm your account. Okay. So it tells me to confirm your account has link text. Very good, guys. Okay, I'm confirming it. I now have to log in again. We will not be doing that here. We'll be doing it in my other browser. Please refresh the page. See what that does. Does that let me in? It does not. Okay, so where are we? URL. Confirmations required. Okay, so let's just go back to the home page. Sign in, log in this time. Okay. Let's enter my throwaway email address and my password of password. People can hack my account all they like. There's nothing in there. Just before, okay. We got stopped by a 90s style stop screen here right now. It says, just before you get started, we are so excited you're here and hope that Exorcism will be a valuable and fun experience for you. We need to get a couple of quick legal bits out of the way to ensure you get the experience you expect and to protect our community. Our terms of service, I'm not going to read that. I accept. Yeah, is a proper normal checkbox, so we can easily use these. There's no accessibility issues here. Save and get started. Welcome to Exorcism. Hello. Let's make sure that you get the most out of Exorcism. How experienced a developer are you? Well, let's just go with beginner. There's absolutely beginner and absolute beginner, and then there's regular beginner. We are a regular beginner for the purposes of this thing. Enjoying Exorcism? We need your help to survive. I haven't even seen what you do yet, people. Please donate if you can. No, I don't know what you do yet. Fuck off. Okay, welcome back. I see null. Hello. Solve coding exercises and get mentored to develop fluency in your chosen programming languages. Exorcism is an open source and not for profit. Where to start? Continue learning on your tracks. Try your hand at mentoring. Get involved in the community or donate to help us grow. Let's go do continue learning on your tracks. We don't have any tracks yet, but we'll see how we do. The reason I'm not sending audio for the screen reader through right now is there's nothing happening there. It's very standard HTML so far. That please donate if you can banner is still there. I don't think you can close that. Can you? Oh, you can. So you can click the little Unicode character to get rid of the banners. It's not labeled properly, but you can do it with screen reader. You could not do it with wait, where are we? Oh, that took us to the bootcamp page. Let's not do that. Go away. There we go. Yeah, so that banner is always in view, I guess. That's not something I love, but okay. Exorcism Insiders. What is this now? Donate to Exorcism. No, we're not doing that either. There we go. 77 language for you to master. Become fluent in your chosen programming language. Blah, 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 blah. Search language tracks. Let's do Python because it's like an easy to use thing that people are used to. Okay, search result test. Does the arrow key work here? It does not. I thought we can see at least. Where are these search results?
Filter by menu button collapsed submenu. Showing all one track.
Showing all one track. I appreciate that it's properly singularized.
Menu button submenu sort by last touched. Menu button submenu graphic click to change.
Click to change. It's a graphic. Does this say
sort by last touch clicked expanded. Sort by last touched. 1 of 1.
Kinda.
Icon for Python track Python learn. Sort filter by menu.
Let's close this again.
A series of checkboxes to filter Exorcism tracks. Heading level 4 paradigm. Not checked function. Not checked declare.
Well,
filter by menu button.
I don't think we necessarily need to play with the filter right now. It's a bit of a hot mess, honestly. But we have the Python track. Number of exercises 141. Number of concepts 17. Imperative, object-oriented, functional. Okay, let's go.
Exorcism document.
I have tabbed onto the Python thing. That's not something screen readers would normally do, but I'm also testing for keyboard accessibility here.
Out of wave coding fundamentals.
I thought that said clothing fundamentals for a second. That would have been amusing.
Waving
this is a pair of pants. Good luck.
Clickable banner
we want to learn and master Python. That's why we're here.
Join
yes.
Exorcism's
Python track to access the 141 exercises grouped to 70. Blah, 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 blah.
Automatic analysis of your code and personal mentoring. All 100% free.
Automatic analysis and personal mentoring. Well, I'm getting so much attention. Let's join the Python track. There's a button that has that text on it. Very good.
Clickable heading level 1.
Welcome to Python. Thank you.
Heading level 3 here to learn or
practice.
Here
to learn or practice. This track can be used for learning Python, learning mode, or for practicing your Python skills, practice mode. We recommend learning mode if you're new to Python, and practice mode if you're experienced. Let's do learning mode. Would you like to start the track in learning mode or practice mode? Learning mode. Let's do learning mode. I have no idea what this means or what this does exactly.
Familiarize yourself. Heading level 3. Introduce yourself
to the Python world by completing Hello World. Familiarize yourself with how Exorcism works and submit your first bit of code. Perfect. Exactly what I needed to do, like a quick review of how well this works.
Go to the Hello World exercise.
Go to the Hello World exercise. I appreciate the link text so far. They've been very explicit. It's not always a given, and it helps a lot of people.
And your own this exercise is available. Banner Hello World heading level 1. Graphic Hello World / exercises.
I noticed that it put my focus somewhere randomly in the middle of the page, so I just did a Shift 1 to start at the beginning of the main content.
Hello
we have
World
a little breadcrumbs before it, but it's not super important.
Hello graphic Hello heading
Hello
level
World. Let's turn speech off for a second. I can read this out loud myself. Available tutorial exercise. Got an overview tab and your iterations tab. Start in editor. Okay, so we have
Speech
a
mode
button
beeps.
here that
Speech mode
says
and
open drop-down as the alt text. We don't know what the drop-down does. Let's find out. Nothing, according to screen readers. That's a great start.
start an editor. Install Exorcism locally. Use our wizard to set up Exorcism to work on your local machine. Opens in a modal.
Okay, so it's good to know that we have that option. It means that if the editor is inaccessible for whatever reason, we can use our own.
Copy Exorcism download. Track equals Python.
I'm assuming these links are
Banner landmark. Start
were in that drop-down. Okay, no, they're not. I'm not sure what the drop-down does
heading
then.
level 4. Via Exorcism. This exercise is available. Avail save here clickable. Graphic open. Heading level 3. Start hello world.
Okay, start hello world. This exercise is available for you to start. Solve it via Exorcism's in-browser editor or locally in your own environment using your CLI to download and submit. Via the editor, we can start in editor link right here or work locally via CLI, command line interface. And you have a button that opens a modal that shows you how to do that. Okay. What else we got? Copy Exorcism download. I'm guessing that's the command you need to use to get it to download. Complete your solution. Publish your solution. View track documentation. Okay, introduction. Hello World will get you writing some Python and familiarize yourself with the Exorcism workflow. Completing it unlocks the rest of the Python track. Watch our introduction to Hello World video to get started. Not that new. Okay. What frame is this?
Speech mode talk. Word watch our intro. The frame clickable. Play. Progress star slider 0 o'clock.
Doesn't look like YouTube.
Mute. Volume. Use menu button collapsed submenu. CC/subtitles. Collapsed transcript. Menu button collapsed submenu settings. Google Cast. Picture in picture. Full screen. Out of frame heading level.
No, that's some other thing. Maybe Teachable or Wistia. I'm not sure. That's a different kind of. It's not YouTube. I can see that much. Instructions.
Speech mode off.
The classical introductory exercise. Just say hello world. Hello world is the traditional first program for beginning programming in a new language or environment. I remember that back when I first started learning C#, must have been in 2005 or so, there was actually one book that didn't use Hello World. They used Esperanto. They used Saluton Mondo, which was kind of a cool touch. Wonder if that book's been maintained. I should check after we're done here. Objectives are simple. Modify the provided code so that it produces the string Hello World. Run the test suite and make sure that it succeeds. Submit your solution and check it at the website. If everything goes well, you will be ready to fetch your first real exercise. Okay. This is an exercise to introduce users to using Exorcism. Okay, very cool. Let's try it. Okay, we can see who made it and everything. That's kind of cool. They do attribute. It's very nice. And then there's a donate prompt at the bottom again, so we can give them money if we want to, which we do not currently. Okay, let's try the editor out, see how that does. Start an editor. Here we go.
Speech mode talk.
Speech back on and have a little look, see what this is.
Hello world menu button submenu graphic settings.
Okay, so we have a menu that says
Expanded.
Settings.
A series of radio buttons to configure the Exorcism's code editor.
Okay, let's see what we can do there.
Menu wrap. On.
You can turn
Not
wrap on and
Tab
off. We have something for tab mode.
Editor. Not accessibility. Accessibility. Not checked.
Okay, I guess we can either have tab indent
Not
or do
accessibility.
accessibility.
Not
Let's
checked.
do accessibility. That sounds
Accessibility.
impressive and cool.
Editor. Not tab off.
Accessibility here means, I think, I have not seen this editor before, but I think it means you can still tab out of the editor. What happens with a lot of these is that you get trapped because tab is also the way to indent. So once you start tabbing in the editor, you're just indenting the line you're on. Excuse me. Let's keep going.
Wrap. On. Not off. Tab. Not checked.
I shall dismiss this dialog. There's no close button.
Menu button submenu graphic open more options. Settings graphic menu button submenu.
A frog in my throat. Let's continue.
Menu button tab selected hello menu button
What else can
submenu
we
graphic
do?
open more options.
What's
Expanded.
in more options?
Menu. Revert to exercise start. Revert to last
We can
iteration.
revert. We can revert to last
Report a bug.
iteration. We can report a
Out
bug.
of menu tab
Can we
selected
get to
hello
those
menu.
with the
Report a
keyboard?
bug. Revert to exercise
Yes.
start 1 of 3.
The menu is well.
Open
is
more
well
options
coded
menu
in
button
this case. Very good.
Hello world.py tab selected.
Okay.
Hello world.py property page.
We are tabbing onto the tab for this.
Has autocomplete multi-line def hello.
This is not Monaco. I'm not sure what this is, but we can see the code.
Def hello.
And we are able to go character by character. That's not always a given.
Return goodbye Mars.
So
return def hello.
This is not actually printing anything. This is literally just returning a function call. What if I just do something entirely different? Let's put some other code in here.
Def hello.
Okay, for some reason I'm not allowed to do that. Okay, so it auto indents. Screenreader doesn't tell you that, but you can see it on a Braille display if you have one. We are now in the inside of the block for the Python editor. Like NVDA would probably tell you if you have indent reporting on, which I currently do not. But let's just do something entirely different. Hello.
Completions list. Hello 1 of 1.
Okay, so there is an autocomplete that works. That is good to see. That's definitely not always the case.
Def hello.
Let's do some var equals 42. Pressing
42.
enter maintains auto indent. Very cool. Print
completions list. Print 1 of 1.
Yep.
Content info landmark. Stuck. Get help.
Oh dear. So normally when you press tab on an autocomplete, it fills it, like it autocompletes. It doesn't do that in this case because we turned that off. We set it to be accessibility, which is a bit of a problem because I'm not entirely sure how else you're supposed to understand that you're completing a thing. Okay, but putting in a bracket puts the matching bracket in there. Again, a screenreader isn't going to tell you that, but it is something that you can expect from most modern code editors for you to do that for you. You can verify by going left and right.
Left, right parent.
Let's do like some old-fashioned string interpolation here. Oh, we don't even need to do that. We can just concatenate. Let's do quote.
Space.
Your mother ordered.
Quote, right parent. Completions list. Some var 1 of 1. Content info landmark. Stuck. Get hello.
So annoying.
M. Completions list.
Pressing enter also autocompletes. 42 pizzas. Last night. Now we will also fix the thing. So we will also make sure that actually let's not do that right away. Let's first have it completely fail and see if we can see the output in the console.
Content info landmark. Stuck. Get run tests.
Run tests.
Exorcism document. Running tests. Estimated running time. Freeze cancel. Hello world.py property page. Has autocomplete multi-line.
Okay.
Return goodbye Mark.
So we got some output. It started telling us that the tests were running, but we did not get to hear what the actual result of those tests were. They failed, clearly, because I put some other random code in there and I didn't actually change the string. But now we need to go find where the results went. Let's see if we can find it.
Return out of. Content info landmark. Stuck. Get help.
No, I'm not stuck. I'm deliberately being obtuse.
Unavailable run test. Unavailable submit.
Okay, so now the test for the submit button is actually grayed out until I fix my bullshit, I guess.
Tab selected results. Tab
results.
Chat GPT.
Okay, of course there's Chat GPT integration. Okay, let's continue.
Tab get help. 1 test failure.
1 test failure.
Expanded 1 test failed. Expanded test 1. Expanded hello world.
Hello world.
Heading level 3.
Hi.
Code run. MSB equals n and this test expects a return of a string hello world. And did you use print hello world by mistake?
So it's already preempting you by saying, hey, you shouldn't be printing, you need to return this, otherwise it's not working.
Self.assert equal hello. Heading level 3. Test failure. Type error can only concatenate str, not int to str.
Oh right, you can't
notification
do
from
this
WhatsApp
anymore. That's correct. I forgot.
New notification.
Let's have a look.
Type error can only concatenate str. Type error.
So we do get the output as well. So what if we actually fix the mistake?
Return goodbye. Print. Your mother ordered plus some var plus.
I will quickly cast this to a
multi-line per space
string. Can we do control enter to run? No.
Undo. Return print. Your mother ordered plus str some var plus pizzas last night. Const run tests.
So now I've changed stuff. So now we can actually press the run test button again.
Unavailable running tests. Estimated running time. Freeze cancel. Hello world.
It's going to fail again. It doesn't tell us that again. But let's have a look if we see our output.
Result test failure.
Test failure.
Assertion error. Goodbye Mars equals hello world. Goodbye Mars plus hello world. This test expects a return of this. Did you use print? Heading level 3. Your output. Your mother ordered 42 pizzas last night.
Okay, so
Your
we
mother
do
ordered
see.
42%.
I do like this actually. Like, one thing that bugs me about how free code camp, for example, works is that it tells you it's wrong. It tells you that you did the wrong thing. You didn't exactly do what they wanted you to do, but it doesn't really tell you why. Like, it doesn't tell you what it's expecting and what it's getting instead. And exorcism does do that, and it makes it a lot easier to figure out where the problem is. In this particular case, the problem is that I didn't listen to them and did something else instead. We can now fix it to sort it out.
Return goodbye, Mars.
So they want
E-Y-E-D-O-O-G.
hello world
Bang.
instead of goodbye Mars.
S-R-A-M.
I wonder if the print of being there still... I don't think it would mess with it because you're still going to get the return value. Let's try it.
No next graphic run tests. Unavailable running tests. Estimated running time freeze cancel. Hello world.py property page.
Again, we get no output on how we did, so I have to go find that again. That kind of breaks the instant gratification that you're trying to go for here, which is a shame. A little bit hard to fix because they're also auto-focusing the editor every time you do this. I think that if they wouldn't do that, they would actually have the output of the test be read as well. But right now, NVDA is being yanked somewhere else to say something else before it gets the chance to do that. I think that's the issue here. I have to dig into the code more to see if that's actually what's going on, but we don't have time for that now.
Results drop. Good job. You can continue.
Good job. You can continue to improve your code, or if you're done, submit an iteration
Automated
to get
feedback and
automated
optionally
feedback and optionally request mentoring.
Submit.
Let's submit it.
Hello world in Python on exorcism. Banner landmark navigation insiders.
Okay, I was
Clickable,
dumped to the
unavailable,
sort of the bottom of the
Out of list.
DOM where it
Badges,
says
journey content.
badges journey dash
Clickable menu button,
content.
sub-menu open notifications.
I
Speech
guess
mode
that's a
off.
notification of some kind. 0 reputation. Button to open the profile menu. Such an interesting perk. Strengthen your foundations with our renowned coding fundamentals course. Claim your discount. Listen, guys, you can't claim that exorcism is 100% free and constantly bitch at me for money. Okay? Those don't go together. Yes, I know it's free. Yes, I know you need donations. Yes, I know you have a paid-for course. You told me. You don't need to tell me every page I'm on. Like, clearly, you'd like it to not be free at this point. Either you'd like it to, or you're forced to not want. Like, you're forced to badger it as much. But for all intents and purposes, I consider the coding fundamentals course by Exorcism to be part of Exorcism. So if you're going to say everything's free, give me that for free too, or stop paddling it everywhere. Thank you. Is AI going to clip that? In progress tutorial. Okay, so we did it. What's next? What changed on this page? Exercise solved. You have submitted one iteration for this exercise. You can submit more iterations as you continue. You evolve your knowledge and want to experiment with new ideas. Well, this is not really something you can experiment with. Did you really think this is the only way you can do this? I'm pretty sure because the function body is already there, so you can't even do this functionally. You have to do it in the way that they provide you to do it. So I don't think you could do this any other way that would make sense. Like maybe in some really strange, obscure way, but there's no point. Iteration 1 shows me the code I used. Processing, complete the exercise. Once you've finished with an exercise, mark it as completed. You can also publish your solution to share with others. Exercise. Making Hello World as a completed unlocks the first exercises in the track. Okay, mark as completed. Boop. Publish your code and share your knowledge. No, that's okay. I don't want to do that for this one. Oh,
Speech
are
mode,
these not
speech
labeled?
mode. Yes, I'd like to share my solution with the community. 1 of 4. No, I just want to mark the exercise as complete. 2 of 2. Yes, I'd like to share my solution with the community. 1 of 4.
Aha, hey, look at this. We have a nested radio button issue. So we have 1 of 4 here.
No,
2
I
of
just
2
want to mark the
here.
exercise as complete.
This usually happens when you nest radio buttons. Let's see if we go
Yes, I'd
here
like
and
to
then
all
tab.
iterations. 2 of 4.
So now you can also pick all iterations
iteration,
or
3 of
single
4.
iteration, which are part of the same radio group. That's not how you HTML. You need to have a separate radio group for these to, make the indexing 1 out of 2, 2 out of 2 work correctly. They have not done that here. They've just sort of appended these radio buttons in the same radio group as you select that first option, which is not necessarily a blocker. Again, it looks sloppy, but it's not necessarily something that trip most people up, I don't think.
Yes, no, I just want to mark it. Confirm.
I would like to mark this as complete. Yes, I would like to unlock all the things.
Mark as complete.
There we go. We are done here.
Heading level 2, you've completed
You've
Hello
completed Hello
World. Heading level 3,
World.
this is just
the start of your journey on the Python track. What is that emoji?
Heading level 3, this is just the start of your journey on the Python track rocket.
Rocket. It's a rocket emoji. You're now ready to get stuck. What? Just stuck in some real... Hey, what is that positivity? You're ready to get stuck in some real exercises. I don't want to get stuck. I want to make progress. Where is like the super helpful supportive AI and stuff with sugar on top? This is not as it works. We've also revealed Python 17 concepts for you to take a look at. Once you start your next exercise, you'll have access to the mentoring section on your track 2. I think as well would fit better here, but that's a nitpick. Show me the concepts. Return to Hello World. Let's go concepts. Achievement. Oh, achieve fluency. I thought we had an achievement unlocked. Unfortunately, I've gamed too much, I guess. So the concepts are a thing like basics, numbers, conditionals, comparisons, lists, loops, dicts. And not dicks, you dirty bastards. Dicts with a T. Yeah, so this is exorcism. Overall, I'm not all that upset with this. This works relatively well. Relatively standard HTML for most of it. Yeah, this is fine. Like, you could use this to learn practice. I wouldn't say this is a great course to just learn from, because that's all you're doing. This is a great way to sort of reaffirm what you've already learned somewhere else. I think it's not really like meant to be an outright tutorial. And I don't think it takes you super far either. Like, it shows you the basics. I don't think it goes into like object or function oriented programming that much. But hey, it's a good start. It's a good starter. But yeah, this is Python. This is a Python track on exorcism. Exorcism can absolutely be used. It's a little rough around the edges in places, but it's not bad. I don't hate it. It's pretty good. Just looking at my numbers here, people coming in. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it a lot. For people who are new, I do cybersecurity content, coding content, tech reviews, all sorts of things on this channel. It's been a little like low on the security side. We should probably fix that. Like do a couple proper like hacking streams again, because it's been a minute since we did. So that'll probably be next week's stream again. We'll do some Hack the Box Academy maybe, or some other things like that. Yeah, this is more of a coding one. Let's look at the next one in the list that I have here. Let's see, which one haven't we looked at? Solo learn. Let's do Code Wars. Code Wars was one that's really popular when I was in school. Let's see if it still holds up today. What is it? Codewars.com? Yeah. Okay, so we are now on Code Wars. Got a standard. Pretty standard navigation bar. Sorry, I got distracted. We got a login, we got to join. Let's see what their thing is all about. We got, I believe they do like different games or something you could play. Let's see. Home Dojo. So they got Dojo. What's the Dojo?
Banner. Blog. Dojo menu button collapsed submenu expanded. Dojo navigation lamp leaderboards achieve honor.
Dojo.
Leaderboards achieve Kata library complete
Kata.
challenge. Leaderboards achieve Kata library complete challenge in Kata to earn honor and ranks.
Okay, so kata are basically the exercises of exorcism, I guess.
Leaderboards achieve honor and
We
move
got
up. Docs learn about all of the different-
leaderboards and documentations. Let's see what their
Nope.
main homepage actually says. I'm not entirely sure why this menu is called dojo. It's like they're going for like a Japanese theme, sure, but like why is this called that?
Log. For it, log in. Join. Banner navigation landmark menu button. Main landmark achieve mastery.
Achieve
Speech mode off.
mastery through challenge. Improve your development skills by training with your peers on code kata. Let's see. What else do we do? On code kata. That continuously challenge and push your coding practice. There's a get started button. We'll look at that in a second. Sharpen your coding skills. Challenge yourself on small coding exercises called kata. Each kata is crafted by the community to help you strengthen different coding techniques. Master your current language of choice or quickly pick up any of the 55 plus programming languages supported. Right, okay. Let me welcome you properly. I need to see your name. Andreas Schandl. Hello, yes, I'm aware what dojo means. I'm just not entirely sure why that's called that, because the options in that menu are kata, docs, and like a couple of other things. So just, I guess it's the options that are in the dojo button, which that is a choice. That is how you can, yeah, that's how you can lay that out, I guess. Just a little odd to just call it that. Okay, so join the dojo is also here what they use here. It makes more sense here in the particular based on the chains, but it's an interesting thing there. Okay, so their thing is instant feedback. Solve kata with your coding style right in the browser and use these cases, TDD, to check progress. Retrain your new creative and optimized approaches. Find all of the bugs in your programming practice. Okay, so yeah, the windows have been open in this room like all day, so you might see some actual bugs. We'll have to see. Earn ranks and honor. Kata code challenges are ranked from beginner to expert level. As you complete high-ranked kata, you level up your profile and push your software development skills to our highest potential. So yeah, very sort of anime kind of like language here. No, pushes the limit. Power of friendship. Kata dojo. They're very much going for like a Japanese inspired. Like Andreas just said it on the chat. Kata is normally a term used in like martial arts to learn sort of the forms of whatever martial art you're learning. They're like exercises basically, and they've sort of gone with that system. I'm guessing ranks might be like appropriately thematically named. Maybe like you can start as a white belt and you go up to an orange belt or a blue belt or a black belt. There might even be dans involved. We'll have to see. But so one of the things that people use this for, like this is used in schools, this is used in universities. I've seen this used as resume fodder. Like some people put it on there or put like a screenshot on their like GitHub pages to show prospective recruiters. I think that's more of a thing with lead code, but I have seen this being used as well. So there is a number of these. There's Code Combat, there's Code Wars. Let's try this one. What I like about this one is that it looks like it's community powered, so people make the code kata, not necessarily just a team that, you know, wants a bunch of donations from you. Let's just try to get started. Let's see how the sign up flow works. Link to your GitHub account. I don't really want to do that right now. Okay, can we not? No, we don't have to do this. Okay, so again, let's go through the form. Same thing as we did before. We'll put my throwaway email address in.
Star username.
We'll put in ICNO with an underscore. See if it lets me.
No.
We'll put a weak password.
Privacy policy.
Is it going to let me get away with using the word password as my password? The other one did.
Enlist.
Exorcism didn't care. Enlist. We're enlisting. Becoming a soldier.
Conwords achieve
Becoming a soldier boy. Okay, so it likes my underscore. No problem for that. And it also doesn't care about the fact that I use the word password as my password. Again, given it lets you do that, it might be an easy target for like bad actors, I would not recommend storing anything valuable on this website. Like, don't put your address in here, your personal details. Because if, people know about these weak password rules, I think they get brute forced all the time.
Clickable heading.
We've been dumped onto a page called Training Setup. Is there a title? Does it say? No. Okay, so the title of the pages do not change. It always says Code Wars Achieve Mastery Through Challenge. That's a shame. I would like that to be more dynamic, but in the era of component-based web applications, we see that less and less. It's kind of a shame, but what can you do?
Now out of list heading level 1 training setup.
Training setup. Let's turn the speech off for a second so I can read this out loud. There's a graphic. First thing I see is a unlabeled graphic. Okay, so there's a graphic that says home, and then it says report home for your next assignment. Training, practice, complete challenge, kata to earn honor and rank, retrain to hone technique, freestyle sparring. Take turns remixing and refactoring others' code through Kumite. Okay. We got leaderboards, we got chat, we got discussions. Learn about all the different aspects of Code Wars. Now we're gonna dive right in and see how we do. Okay, so we are on like the training thing. We have 8 Q. Q is, I believe, QT is like experience points in Japanese. It's been a minute since I played a Japanese video game. Let's take a few minutes to set up your training preferences. Getting these right will be important for optimizing the way you train on Code Wars. Current skill level required. What best describes your current programming skill level? Okay, novice, I'm just starting to learn programming. Beginner, I can build very basic personal apps. Okay, intermediate, advanced, master. So let's do beginner again. Pick like the one up from the bottom. There we go. Choose the languages you wish to train on. Okay. Oh boy. This is a list. Let's see what the screen reader makes of it.
Speech mode talk. I'm interested. Help me find a beginner. I can build very basic personal apps. 2 of 5. I'm interested. Help me find a bootcamp. Not checked 1 of 3. Yes, not checked 1 of 2. Save my training preferences.
Okay, so if we tap through this with the keyboard, we notice that the entire list of programming languages is not reachable with the keyboard. That is a bit of a problem. Screen readers can cheat, but keyboard users cannot cheat. So we have a problem where like half of this window is not there for keyboard users. Keyboard users, rather. Can we do it with a screen reader?
Not check heading level for list with BF, AGDA, BSC, CFML,
C, CFML, Clojure, COBOL, CoffeeScript, Common Lisp, Cog,
C++, Crystal,
C++, Crystal, C#. Okay, C# comes. Oh, that's funny. So they use alphabetized lists, but C++ is like CP for C++, and then C# is CS for C#. So even though they use characters, it's still alphabetized. It's an interesting way of doing it. We cannot see which of any are selected. So let's do C#.
D, Dart, Elixir, Elm,
and let's do Python.
Pascal, Perl, PHP, PowerShell, Prolog, PureScript, Python.
So I clicked enter on them. I have no idea if anything happened because it's not accessible. This list is not accessible in the sense that we don't have the roles required to see what we're pressing. We don't have these states required to see if what we're doing is actually doing anything. And there is no proper keyboard support for this widget. So in this sense, this is where keyboard-only users would quit. Quite simply. Like, there is no way to make this work for them. Like, there is still a way to make it for screen reader users, not for keyboard-only users. So you've only lost one particular audience at this point. How about my audience? How's my audience doing? Oh boy. Let's see. We've clicked a few things. I have to like essentially scroll past this whole entire list. Then I saw something about a bootcamp. Are you interested in educational programs that can assist you with your career development? Code Wars offers a self-guided training experience. If you wish to augment your training with more hands-on mentorship, guidance, instruction, and job placement, we can recommend you to some of our favorite bootcamp programs and educational materials. So this would be something that you have pay a lot of money for. I'm assuming these are people like Thinkful and maybe like Launch School. Is that still a thing? Launch School? Yeah, I think so. And like a handful of other ones. Some of these are good. Some of these are terrible. One has been like in like, you know, tech circles has been sort of derided for being like honestly terrible. I forget which one it was. It was another one. Something Academy, I want to say. I don't know. Not interested. Let's see. Do you want to receive a monthly newsletter with Code Wars news, offers, and training content? No, I do not. Save my training preferences. Goodbye. Heads up, unlock the full potential of your account. Confirm your email to enable the full dojo experience. Okay, let's see. I'll do that real quick. The banner goes away. Code Wars. Welcome to Code Wars, brought to you by Qualified. I am not sure who Qualified is. Qualified, an evidence-based developer assessment pro. Okay, so that's what I said. They are essentially assessing developers in the sense that job seekers are using this. Both, actually, but this is the answer to your question. Andreas is asking, how are you reading these lines? Is there a second audio line we can't hear, or are you using Braille? I'm using a Braille display. My Braille reading speed is such that I can read things out loud without having to parrot my screen reader. I prefer it that way. That way I can read more smoothly, and it just works better for me. But there is also a lot of audio that you guys are not hearing. I have my screen reader sometimes going to my headphones, so only I can hear it. That's done for privacy reasons, and also other things. There's notifications echoing in my ear sometimes that are either sometimes going to the stream, sometimes they're not, depending on what they are. So yes, both of those are true, Andreas. Thank you for the question. Definitely keep those coming if you have any more. I definitely enjoy teaching and explaining these things to people. Support team is ready to help you. Where is the... Oh, they sent me 2 emails. Damn, you people are pushy. You got one welcome email and one confirmation email. I don't know why they weren't just combined, but yeah, that's a thing. I'll confirm the account. I just did it. Time to claim your honor. Yeah, I'll do that in a second. Let me just close this and then refresh this page so that thing goes away. There we go. Training, practice, complete challenge counter to rank, retrain. Yeah, we've seen that bit. Okay, take turns. Yeah, we know what it all means. Earn extra honor and gain new allies. Honor is earned for each new code warrior who joins. This is the affiliate program. Gotcha. Okay. How many kata did you complete in 2024? Discover our top. I haven't even started yet. Leave me alone. I just want to do a thing. Hobovsky. MJ Peters. Miguel Giportes. Obovsky. MJ Peters. Von. Danik 00111. Okay, I'll stop reading out names now. Report home for your next training assignment. Where is the home? Here. Okay, we are home. Is there a heading 1? There's not. Is there a heading 2? No. Headings are really important on these kinds of busy pages to quickly get places where you're supposed to go.
Same page. Home. Same page. Report home for your next assignment. Home alert heads up. Unlock the full potential of your account. Confirm your email to enable the full dojo.
I did this already, you goof.
Home Codwars. Same page. Home. Alert heads up. Unlock the full applicable copyright 20 out of list main landmark list with 16 out of list.
I quite literally pressed the... Hang on.
Confirm your account. Codwars achieve clickable. Take turns remixing and remain landmark. You do not have permissions to view this page. 400.
So it's essentially contradicting itself. It's saying I'm not activated, but I am activated. Can I like clear cache and do it again?
Home Codwars. Clickable navigation. Same page.
Okay, that
Report
seems
home
to have
for your
helped.
same page. Alert heads up.
No, it didn't.
Out of training. Practice.
Okay,
Complete
let's just
training.
do practice.
Practice complete challenging. Out of list clickable navigation land. Same page. No next heading. Same page. Complete
No
challenging.
heading
Auditor.
whatsoever.
Speech
This
mode off.
saddens me greatly. Okay, let's see what we can do here. I want to just do like a simple. I want to see the editor. That's what I want to do. Show me like what you do. Read the latest news. No. 8Q. Okay, heads up. I did. Okay, collections. Blah blah blah. Okay. So yeah, you can get by on this page, but there's very few semantic markers, so it's hard to sort of quickly get places. You have to essentially scroll line by line until you learn where everything is on the page, and then you can do it faster. I'm going through a bunch of drop downs here for like selecting ranks and difficulties and tags and things. First thing I see is education struggling to letter ad. Assess your classroom or bootcamp, but the world's leading assessment platform qualified. Request your demo today. Disclaimer, everything is broken. Okay, let's see. Cryptography, data science, debugging. So you got like categories here. I just want to do something simple. Give me like something super donkey. 4Q. Elementary conveyor. Okay. Now let's see if I'm dumb. Elementary conveyor. Here we are. I don't know what you're bitching about. I did. I promise. I did activate my account. Description. The conveyor can move parts in 4 directions: right, left, up, and down, wrapping around the border of the grid. There is also one element that is the output of the conveyors. This is very factorio. The conveyor is represented by a rectangular list of strings, as shown below. RDF RD, UL UUL. Okay, so it's 2 strings in an array. During the step, the part moves along the conveyor to an adjacent cell according to the specified direction. For each conveyor cell, it is necessary to calculate the number of steps for which the element will reach the output tile of F -1 if this is not possible. The result is returned as a 2D array of integers. We're not going to be doing this because it takes too long. But we have an example here. So this is RFL. So it would be 0, 1, 0, 1. 1 because you have to go 1 to the right. 0 because you're already on it. And then 1 because you go 1 to the left. RDFRD would be -1, -1, 0, -1, -1. I'm not sure why you can't I don't know why you can't get there, but hey, I guess I just don't understand it. I would like to see the editor. Can we do this on somehow? Can we like start it? Or is this still going to have to give me trouble about the fact that I apparently supposedly did not activate my account?
Experience. 4 heading level 4 X heads up. Unlock the full potential of banner landmark. Out of X4 heading level 29,690% of 5214 of JavaScript. Train. Next kata. Train. Same pay. Alert main landmark. Multi-line.
I've missed this. Okay. Let me turn my sounds off for NVDA for a second because I want you people to have the full experience of what happens when you don't pay attention to this stuff. Let's see. We're gonna need to turn them off here. Okay, the fastest way is to quickly turn off a couple of add-ons in my screen reader. Give me just a second here, because this is important, and this happens still. This was way more common back in 2015, for example, but it still happens today, and this is one of those things where it's just, this was not tested. No care was given at this time, and it's causing a fantastically bad experience for screen reader users, which would almost immediately make them quit at this point, because we are at a very high level of doneness at the moment, and what that results into is that people just sort of give up pretty quickly where these kinds of things are concerned, because we know it can be done better and it has not been done better. So we get this whole thing where people just decide, oh, if you don't care about our experience, I guess we don't care about giving you money, which is a very important and understandable mentality to have. Okay, I'm restarting my screen reader. After which, I will show you what's going on in this
Welcome to NVDA dialog. Welcome to
is,
NVDA. Most
an
commands for
interesting
controlling
thing
NVDA require you to hold down the
I have
NVDA.
seen
Connect star
numerous
spicy
times in these kinds of platforms.
Training on
Let's
elementary
go here.
Blend. NVDA. Training on.
Okay, let me.
Out of edit clickable return 0. Function edit multi-line.
We can see the code if we're looking at it here.
Out of
We're
edit.
still in browser. We're not looking at the field right now. We're outside the field.
Return 0.
And we can see the code
List with one
here.
item.
However,
Out of list sample tests. Clickable edit multi.
let me actually focus on the editor and go character by character and rejoice in the experience you're about to get.
Blend. 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 Blend.
Isn't it wonderful? Let's type some words.
Right. Hello. 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 Hello.
Let's now try to read that code back.
Blend. 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 Blend.
Let's try to delete a character. Nothing.
Blend.
Delete.
Blend. Blend.
Nope.
Blend. Oh, hello, 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 selected.
Okay, what you can do is Control A and then get it.
Blend.
The only
Selection
way to
removed.
really work around this problem is to go into Notepad or some other editor, type your code there, and then paste it in. That works in most of these situations. The one place where this did not work, and I don't think this is something they use anymore back now, but there was this training tool called Code School back in 2016 or so. I think they sort of got eaten by Pluralsight at some point, but they used to be their own thing. They were kind of like a competitor to Team Treehouse, if anyone remember those. And they had an editor like this as well. But what they did is you could only copy paste certain regions, and they were not really indicated by the screen reader either. So what would end up happening is you'd copy the entire thing out, you'd make your edits, and then it would put the new version halfway over top of the old version. It became a big mess. It's yeah, this is not an accessible editor. Screen reader users cannot. Screen reader users. I need to say that more clearly. Screen reader users cannot use this editor. If they want to, they can't. Where Exorcism gave us an option to do this locally, let's have a look if Code Wars has done that as well. I somehow don't think so. Let's find out. We are on a page right now. We have the usual navigation bar. There is also not that many headings here, but we have the name of the exercise on heading level 4, which is the wrong heading level. Should be F2 probably. We've clicked the train button. This is currently using Node V18 apparently. We can turn on Vim mode or Emacs mode, so that's very cool. If you use those editors, you can have hotkeys for them here. I do not use those editors. But yeah, the conveyor can move parts from your. Okay, so with the same instructions we already read, let's see if there's anything new that we can do here. Yeah, Code Wars red white dot 2915600 is a thing. We have a solution, and then we have the editor right away, which is currently empty because we emptied it. We have some sample tests, which are in a similarly inaccessible thing. Yeah. We see the test, we see the code for the test, which is kind of fancy. Welcome to the kata trainer. A few tips to get you started. Okay, let's see what they say. Attempt. This button will submit your code against the full set of tests needed to complete the kata. This button will test your solution against the sample tests. Most kata will have provided you some sample tests to get you going, while others will not, in which case some test documentation will be shown instead. If you care about using TDD, and the sample test section will be very useful to you. You are encouraged to write your own tests as you try to complete the kata. Though if you were writing production code, production quality code, yeah. Okay, so no, there is no recourse here. You have to use their browser editor. People who've seen this channel for a while now know what I'm going to say. It's always a good idea to offer an alternative that's local. Exorcism did that very well. This is more of a try-hack me syndrome where they have decided their editor is the way to do things, and we can now see that that was a terrible idea. Really just because... Oh, my microphone is having a moment. Just a moment, please. I think my stand is going. I have to get another one soon. But yeah, the problem is now that we cannot use this editor. So Code Wars is a write-off, I'm afraid. You can use it if you don't care about doing the whole copy paste thing every single time. I would personally find that very annoying, but some people do it. Free Code Camp used to have the same issue until I told them to fix it, which unfortunately they did. Fortunately they did, so that's good. Kudos for Free Code Camp. But yeah, these guys did not do that. So mad kudos for Code Wars for not doing what they're supposed to do. I'm trying to get this microphone in a place where I like it. Wow. Microphone down, microphone down. There, that should do it. Or not. Please wait while I try to sort this and make it be in a place where I'd like it to be. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. There. That'll do it for now. Can we make it a bit lower? Beautiful. Let's see how long that lasts before it tumbles. Okay. So yeah, Code Wars, bit of a write-off. Unfortunately, not really something I would necessarily recommend using. Let's do lead code next. I haven't really looked at lead code. And that is definitely a de facto for a lot of these things. So let's see how they do, shall we? Yeah, let's do that one as like a last one. I can see it's already like 10:30, so let's see. Lead code. Is it leadcode.org? Leadcode.org. Leadcode.org does not support a secure connection. I don't think it's leadcode.org then. Maybe .com? I see a background. Is this it? Yeah, it looks like it might be. A new way to learn. LeetCode is the best platform to help you enhance your skills, expand your knowledge, and prepare for technical interviews. Create account. Here we go again.
Speech mode top.
Hey, Justin M. How you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. We're looking at coding platforms today. We're looking at LeetCode. We just fried Code Wars on the steak. We fried it like a steak. Ha 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 ha. But yeah, that's what we just did. Exorcism was good. Code Wars was not good. Now we're looking at LeetCode, which is one of those things that recruiters often ask for. Let's see how it does.
No next heading. No next edit field. Navigation.
No headings.
No next heading.
Very nice.
No next form field. Link jobs. Link
Beautiful.
Link crowd
Okay.
of list land. Content info. Navigation landmark. Out link graphic list with 6 items. Click up.
Exorcism is okay. Coded X was alright. I think Exorcism was the best of the lot so far, actually. And boot.dev is a lot of text.
Clickable link.
It's hard to fuck up, honestly.
Clickable link contest.
Oh yeah. Right. Yeah, I figured to be like some kind of, but like
Speech mode
It's
off.
good you bring that up. Andreas. Andreas. Right. Spathy says there are a couple of third-party CLI tools for Code Wars. They offer an API but have not developed an official CLI. That's a good point, Spathy. I was saying your name right, or Spathy. Also, I think you're new, so welcome. I'm a blind coder / hacker, and I show how I do stuff here on the interwebs. Yes, so what you're describing is a possible forward, like step forward if you wanted to really use or had to use Code Wars for whatever reason. You could use the command line. And like I said, Exorcism gives you that freedom because it just has a first party one. Code Wars would require you to go look for one. Given there is competitors out there that do this better, a lot of people aren't going to do that when accessibility things come into play, because honestly, this will likely be the 15th or 16th time that's happened to this person today, and they're done, and they don't want to be looking for alternatives anymore. So in that sense, I'm glad that it exists, and if you really have to use it for work or for school or whatever, it's good that these tools exist, but until it's first party and like advertised on their website, a lot of people aren't going to find them, unfortunately. And CLI is not always accessible, it's true. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't, depending on what the CLI does. Particularly TUIs struggle with accessibility a lot of the time because of the way that highlighting is done. We'll have to see how that progresses. Also, Matt Campos, welcome in. Matt Campos says that he hopes that it's at least somewhat usable given lead code is a big name. And you're not wrong, it is very much a big name. Okay, let's do our do the similar thing we did before. Username, password, confirm password. Okay, so let's do what we did before.
Talk. Username, edit.
Username is IC0 with an underscore to test if they like special characters.
No,
password is password. See if they
Confirm
don't mind me using a very weak password. Exorcism and Code Wars did not mind me doing that. So let's see what lead code does.
Email address edit blank as auto.
Email address, here's my throwaway email address that I use for spam.
Com widget containing a Cloudflare security challenge frame.
Cloudflare, again, it's already checked, it looks like.
Privacy link.
Good.
Terms link. Account sig.
Let us sign up, see what it does. Sign up. We get no feedback whatsoever from doing that. All right, let's have a look if we got an error.
Navigate link graphic. User graphic navigation land graphic lead code. Username edit no password edit protected 8 bullet. Clickable. Must be at least 8 characters with.
Must be at least 8 characters with letters and numbers, no special or non-ASCII characters. What? So, this is better and worse at the same time. Better in that it doesn't let me get away with just password. I'm pretty sure password 1 with a capital P would still work, but it's telling me not to use, explicitly telling me not to use special characters, which is dumb. It is generally recommended to also have a special character in your password. It helps avoid dictionary brute forcing attacks. They're telling me not to do that here, so that is concerning to me. As a security, hopeful, not a professional in security, but I'd like to be. We'll try password with a capital P and a number at the end.
Select widget containing a Cloudflare security challenge frame.
So again, Cloudflare does this thing where once the checkbox becomes available, it'll echo the label of the checkbox to the screen reader without any other context. So I cannot see where that's coming from. I happen to know where it is from like prior context, but normally I would not know where that's coming from. A better message would probably be checkbox for CAPTCHA has appeared or has loaded, not just prove you're human. Prove you're human right now.
Right now. Prove you're human. Prove you're human.
Like that's not love. There's another one by Datadome that literally starts out with the you have been blocked. That's like the name of the document, and then you have to put in a captcha. It's like, okay, I've been blocked. Why have I been blocked? I literally just want to prove I'm human. Their audio captcha works pretty well, but like that initial message is just so, I don't know, just so rub me the wrong way-ish. You've been blocked. Like, no, I'm just trying to get a transaction that you're blocking me. Okay, that's proof that we're human.
Checking your browser. Document. Alert success. Verifying. Cloudflare privacy bullet terms. Success. Cloudflare privacy bullet terms.
So yeah, is the Cloudflare captcha accessible? Mostly.
Cloudflare
Works-ish.
terms link account.
Doesn't not work. That's how much I'll give it. Sign up.
Signal. Leak code document selected.
Okay.
Alert success. Cloudflare privacy bullet terms link.
Something happened. We have to go find out what happened because that was incomprehensible.
No next heading. Link list with clickable. Click a button. Click link online interview. Link graphic asset. Link us out of click link premium.
Oh.
Link out graphic leak code. Username edit no password edit protected 9 bullet. Clickable. This password is too common.
This password is too common. Good.
mode off.
Lead code. Good. I'm glad you don't let me get away with this. I still don't love the fact I can't use special characters. I think they mean Unicode characters like emoji. Let's try with an exclamation mark. Sign up.
Speed unavailable. Leak code. The world's click link skip. Hi leak coder. Link skip.
Okay.
Link skip.
So we have a link,
link.
that just says skip. The idea of a skip link is that you tell people why you're skipping to or what you're skipping past. Just skip is not a proper link text. But hey, let's go. Hi, lead coder. Hello. What brought you here? Oh, is that a drop down?
Clickable trophy.
Okay, it's a trophy
Learn
emoji.
enhanced coding skills. Clickable briefcase.
Thank you, Spathy. Definitely, if you have people that would also benefit from this, send them this way. Send them the way to the channel. I will never ask for money, but the subscriptions on the YouTube channel help super much. Like, if you can get people to drop me a sub so I can reach a bigger audience and do more good in the world, that would be super helpful. But I shall never ask for donations or anything until, I lose all my work and I need money to not die. Which is currently not a thing, so there you go.
Clickable learn and enhance trophy.
We got trophy.
Learn and clickable prepare for interviews and get job briefcase.
Briefcase.
Prepare for interviews and get job offer.
Briefcase emoji. Prepare for interviews and get job offers.
Button unavailable next.
Okay, I have to pick one of these. So these are not, they don't have a role. I don't think you can tap to them either. Let's try.
Leak code. Leak code. The world's leading address and search views. Leak code.
No, this is so.
Leak code.
The only thing you can tap to right now is the skip link, which I don't think goes anywhere. Let's try it. No.
Leak code. The world's leading online programming.
Oh, you could. Oh, it's not a skip. Oh, it's not a skip link. It's a skip to skip the onboarding flow that we just accidentally skipped. Oops. 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 Oh well.
Welcome. Heading level 1. This site asks for consent to use your data.
This site asks for consent to use
List
your
with 2
data.
items personalized ads.
Whatever.
Learn more but 142 TCF vendor S and
Sure. 142 and 68
consent
ad
button.
campaigns.
Manage options but no next form field.
Manage options. Let's see how bad this is.
Button back. Data preferences. View details. Store and / access information on the device button. Consent. 122 vendors. Store and / access and view details. Consent. 76.
What I always find so funny about these cookie things is that when you click more options, most of these things are generally already off for you. So it usually like pays to click the more options button. You don't have to click as much as you think you do, even though it looks like you do, because there's a fuck ton of options on this screen. And then sometimes it's a dark pattern even there, because it'll say something like accept all and close. And then you never know, do you mean accept all as in accept everything I just picked, or accept everything and disregard what I just picked? It's sometimes very unclear what these buttons do. This one...
Legitimate interest. 30 view the consent. View the consent. View legitimate interest. View consent. View the consent. View the consent. View consent. Accept confirm choice. Accept all button. Vendor preferences.
So you got accept all or confirm choices. In this case, you obviously want confirm choices. But it's, I don't know, it's just, I hate how these things are laid up. Anyway.
9 days ago, separator.
What do we do?
Same page, list with 6 items. Clickable link explore. Clickable link
Explore,
problems. Clickable link
contest.
Click link online interview.
Okay, online
link
interview.
Graphic assessment.
I just want to go
link
play,
assessment.
Come on.
Out of list but clickable list with 2 items. Link redeem. Link premium. Out of list out button link 0. Link. But clickable 0 streaks. Extend your streak.
Extend your streak.
Graphic DCC badge.
Dungeon Crawler Carl badge.
Button unlabeled graphic avatar. Clickable link unlabeled graphic link null. Link access all features with our premium subscription.
Yeah, so I can get a premium subscription. At least these guys don't say they're always free.
Link graphic my
like
list.
Exorcism
Link
does.
my list. Link link no link links link
They're
graphic
very
progress.
open and honest about the fact that they very much want money from you.
Link list with link orders. Out of list, please link verify your email to unlock all features and services on LeetCode.
Please verify your email. No, not right
6
now.
hours. Heading level 5. Join our contest. Link weekly contest. Separate advertisement. Inserted advertisement frame. Clickable button.
Yep, there's
Inserted.
an ad.
Out of frame. Click link graphic LeetCode. 5 hours ago. Heading level 5. Link LeetCode posted link trophy by weekly contest 163.
Can I just go to like a
clickable link explorer.
simple
Clickable link problems.
problems? Let's go to problems. I got 99
LeetCode,
problems, but an editor ain't one. Hey, look, they use
Clickable.
the
Land.
radix notification thing.
Click link LeetCode link no next head list with link problems.
Okay.
Link us out of list clickable list
Can I
with
just
2 items
do a
link
quick,
redeem.
easy
Link cream out of list out of
problem so I can
clickable
see the editor?
link null. Link at link my list list with link orders. Link my playgrounds. Link settings. Link clickable try new features.
Try new
Link
features?
appearance.
No, I just
Clickable
wanna
sign out of list link
know.
premium. Please link verify your clickable library. Clickable study. Clickable my list. Clickable favorite. Clickable links link LeetCode's interview crash car. Link top interview 150. Link system design for interviews A. Link LeetCode.
Okay, so these are all tap through them. These are all enabled.
Link array link array 1974 link string 809 link hash table 700 dynamic programming 6 math 600 sorting 400 greedy 400 depth first search binary search 300 database 300 matrix 200 252 link.
So these are very much based on DSA, so data structures algorithms. You pick what you want to play with, arrays, strings, whatever you want to do. Let's do strings just for
data
easy
depth sorting math hash string array 9 string
conceptualization.
Problem
There's
list,
809 in the string
clickable string
category.
heading level 1 link LeetCode speech mode off.
So I'm doing a bit of both. Sometimes I'm tabbing around, and if you're not seeing focus at that point, it means there is no focus ring, which is a bad design thing. Or I am using Screenreader's virtual buffer, which means that the website, for all intents and purposes, doesn't know where my cursor is, which is what a Screenreader navigation would be like. Generally, it's faster that way, but I do sometimes use tabbing as well in order to facilitate testing with a keyboard. Let's have a look. I would just like a random simple thing. Longest substring without repeating characters. Sounds great. Show me that one. Okay. Please verify your email. No, I shall not. I just want to see. Yep, blah, blah, blah. Remove outermost. Yeah, we clicked already something. We clicked something already. Okay. That makes sense, Macampos. Macampo says that LeetCode definitely has a leaning towards things like C or low-level languages and do things like for your data structures and algorithms. I think the higher level you go, the lesser important those topics become in your day-to-day work. Like, you're still going to need them. You need to know how they work from like a conceptual level, but you're not gonna implement a linked tree in JavaScript. Like, there is a lot smarter, a lot more experienced people who've already done that for you in the browser, and you can use those instead. If you're working with Rust or C or C++ or heck even Go, you might run into these things a bit more. But I feel that the over reliance on DSA in coding interviews is a bit of a misnomer. I see this in C# as well, where a lot of this stuff is managed for you. You still might want to use them sometimes, but it is very odd to me that live coding interviews for a C# position often involves like a strong DSA component, which it's very incongruous. Like, it just doesn't really work, particularly if you're working with ASP.NET or something, just something very sort of web-based. You're just not going to see it that much. Like, you'll see it, just rarely. Okay, we are on some kind of exercise things. Let's tab around.
Longest substring without repeating characters. Link lock navigation landmark. Link grep link next link pick 1 CTRL button upgrade to premium to use debugger.
No.
Button.
That's okay.
Submit button. Button collapsed opens dialog. 0 button. 0 link. Avatar button. Avatar link.
So we have a lot of links, buttons and links here that have very either no labels or very bad labels, just one or nothing.
Ignore link. Access all features.
That's my
list, my
name.
notebook, note, submission, note, my list link.
We got list,
Notebook, submission,
notebook,
progress,
submissions,
points, link.
all the things.
List, orders, link.
See if we can even find our editor.
My set premium link. Button. 3. Long substring button collapsed opens dialog. Inserted. Advertisement frame. Link. AliExpress link. Button. Document lang.
Hey, the ads work.
Longest
That's
substring
something.
without repeating characters. Lead code document. Hash table link. String link. Sliding longest subarrays with maximum number minute long up count find type choose type comment here edit multi choose sort navigation 2 button 3 but 4 5 6 but 6 next 4 button 6 but see auto but editor content press alt plus F1 for accessibility options.
Okay, so we're getting somewhere. What I'm seeing that in that indicator we just got, like about accessibility help using Alt F1, that's a very clear indicator that Monaco is being used here. Monaco is the editor component VS Code also uses. That means that we are lucky in the sense that accessibility in the editor is accidentally baked in. So they have that going for them. They don't really have to do anything about that. Generally, if they don't outright turn off accessibility, which some services do, you're generally good
solution, public.
Completely by itself. I don't even know what language
and length
this
of
is.
longest substring string S blank and public
And then a colon.
and blank public.
What is this?
Class out of editor button clickable button auto button collapsed opens dialog C++.
C++. Okay.
Clickable 840.
I do not speak C++, but that's okay.
Clickable.
Right, so a wizard's going to tell me how everything works, obviously. This is a really great example of how a screen reader does not care about the screen. A screen reader is very much a misnomer. Screen reader is not really doing much with the screen, and it's certainly not reading it. It's ignoring it for like 90% of the time. What a screen reader does is it interprets API responses it gets from the OS, and those accessibility APIs in turn, need to be provided with the right strings and the right properties in order to actually do something useful for a screen reader. That's usually handled on the UIKit level, and on the web it's HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, although CSS is mostly ignored. But z-index and links on top of other links are not something an accessibility API is going to be aware of. So what's happening here is that there is likely something covering my focus. I have no idea what or where. And the screen reader doesn't care because it's not running into it yet. It's using the DOM as its frame of reference. And the wizard that Andreas is referring to says there's a wizard that essentially lets me...
Out of editor clickable. Button dismiss privacy and...
That sort of lets me see what everything is. I'm just going right past it because I'm not seeing it's there. I just skip to the bottom of the DOM because these kinds of things usually are appended. And then at that point... So that is how it works. What's up? Name. I need to see your name. Flippy. Is that how I read your name? Floppy? I don't know how you want that 9 pronounced, but I'm gonna call you Flippy. Flippy! I'm a blind coder. Floppy! There you go.
Speech mode beeps.
Floppy, as
Speech
in
mode on demand. Speech mode
clearly superior disk format. Floppy is saying hi. I'm a fully blind hacker, fully blind coder, fully blind everything. There's a screen in front of me that's not active. It's not even plugged in. I'm not even looking at it, I don't think. I'm looking for downwards, I guess. No idea what my eyes are seeing, but I'm using a screen reader to essentially show the world that we do actually know how to use computers, thanks. And I am actually a professional programmer, at least have been for several years. I am an accessibility expert and accessibility consultant. So these are the things I do as a day job, and, coming up with random stuff on Twitch is what I do as a hobby. Great little anecdote about that on Reddit this afternoon. There was a question in Explain Like I'm 5 about if blind people are able to come up with images they've never seen before. And one person said that this wasn't really the great place to ask that question because Reddit was a very visual medium, or a text and visual medium. So you should probably not be asking on this platform. You should go to a place where there's audio and videos, so blind people can hear it. Which that's not how it works. Screen readers can read text just fine. Thank you very much. And there is plenty of text on Reddit if you know where to look. So I had some fun roasting this person. But yeah, I am like I said, I am evaluating. I am evaluating this platform. What is it again? What we're doing? Lead code for accessibility. Hey, we got a viewer robot person. Let's ban you real quick. Occupied Bale 3QL is going to go see the principal. Goodbye. Spots? Oh, the bots, right? Yeah, they're a thing. The fucking bot. It's like...
Bots must die. Bots must die. It's a thing. I don't know.
I don't know. What was I doing? Oh, right. The wizard. Yeah, so screen readers don't care about z-index at all.
Speech mode.
Nor most
Blank.
CSS, really.
Clickable button. Dismiss privacy and legal settings display.
Let's get rid of this dismiss private. Let's get rid of the privacy legal settings thing, so it's not in our
Blank.
way.
Clickable button. Clickable button. Search
Anything else we
questions
need to get rid of?
Clickable.
No, the rest
Link
looks
string.
clean from what I can
Clickable
immediately.
Please link
determine.
verify your email navigation landmark.
That verify thing is still there, but that's not really something I can help. Anyway,
Type comment here. Edit multi-lot. Clickable editor content.
let's try a little
Editor.
task. Let's see if we can figure out how to turn off. To switch it to a different coding language. I cannot shift tab. I have to control M.
Pressing tab will now move focus to the next focusable
Very
element.
cool. Control M is one of those things that you learn to use in Monaco. It's their toggle for tab indents versus tab switches focus.
Button full screen.
So now I can leave this editor.
Button reset to default. Button retrieve last submitted. Button submission notes. Button format code.
Okay, these buttons have
Button.
Okay, so what they've done here, they've stuck the ARIA, the name for these buttons for screen readers in either the title attribute or the ARIA labeled by described by attribute, which means that in browse mode, screen readers aren't seeing these labels. It's a common mistake. The way to fix it is to use a different ARIA attribute or just put labels on them the proper way, which has not been done here. They've used an ARIA patch to make this work, which is dumb. But hey, it works if you tab.
What is that, video game?
Hey,
No,
follower.
Tony, we're getting
Thank
hacked.
you so much for hacking the IC null. Floppy coming in with the follow. Nice. All right, let's see.
Auto button. C++ button collapsed opens
All right,
dialog.
let's see if we can change the language here.
Expanded.
Okay, we can open it, but there's no arrow navigation through these options.
Auto button.
We have to tab.
Button format code Alt Shift F.
Oh god, where did the...
Blank clickable format code Alt format code pressing tab. Blank clickable form pressing clickable button. Clickable search questions clickable. Link string.
That's beautiful.
Clickable
Okay, let's see. I think they're using the same link as they're using, the same list as they're using for
type comment.
the
Clickable editor.
languages we have to
Intellects
learn
of
in the
long
other thing.
Out of LN1. Button case 2. Button S equals section multi out of section edit
See if you
multi
can fix
section
that.
clickable editor content press.
So we're going to
Out
move
of
around
button,
the
button,
editor,
button,
see where that
clickable
button is.
clickable 800 button. Button collapsed opens dialog. Clickable. Button 606 button. Button 42 point copyright navigation button 67.
Wait,
Button
where did it
unavailable tab.
go?
60 next but 42 button. 600 button button C++ button collapsed opens dot expanded. Clickable button auto. Button. Clickable editor content press out of it. Clickable pressing tab will now move clickable button.
Okay.
Search questions edit. Blank. Clickable please link for navigation.
So changing the programming language is inaccessible as well, particularly for keyboard users. While the editor is usable, technically, that is honestly the only thing I'll give them. Lead code's pretty bad. Gotta say, lead code's not good. I'm relatively certain that lead code has a VS Code extension. I think I saw it the other week, so you could use that as an alternate front end. And I'm sure someone made a command line thing for this, just like for Code Wars. This thing is so big and so important. Someone must have made like a third-party front end, so they can use their Emacs or their Vim or whatever the hell they want to use. But the website's not great for accessibility. It's pretty bad. So yeah, lead code, not a great grade I can give them here. Like this is a D at the best. This is not good. So sorry, Lead Coat, you're not getting a great. I hope you do better soon. I hope you like see this, and I hope AI made a super cool. Wait, why is that bot still watching? I still see him in my viewers. I hope you do better next time. It's kind of sad that this is what I have to tell you. Get the fuck out, bot. Seriously, get out. I know, what do I know? Python, Ruby, C#, JavaScript. If I have to, I can, like, I know enough to be dangerous, but I don't necessarily love using it. PHP up to a point. I miss Ruby. I do. It's not the fancy shiny language anymore. Like, it was a cool one back in like 2005 to 2015 or so. And that's also when I learned it. I learned it in like 2015 or 14 when I was still in school. And I just like that language. It's very, like, honestly magical in both the good and bad senses of the word. It does all sorts of stuff for you. You don't know why, but it's also so like zippy to work with. It's fun. It's a fantastic programming language. Just knock something out real quick. I love that Metasploit still uses it for exploit development, but it's a bit of a dying art, unfortunately. Ruby on Rails is still there and it's still being upgraded, but for newer projects, people tend to lean towards things with way too much JavaScript stuff in it. Anyway, lead code was a bit of a bust, unfortunately. And I think that's where I'm going to call it. Next time, I think we'll do the last ones of this particular range, which is a couple of ones. I forget which one they are. Like Solo Learn is in there, and a couple of other ones that we haven't looked at yet. Yeah, pretty much floppy. Pretty much the all of the mainstream ones. Yeah, you're not wrong. It used to be. Hey, don't hate on my programming language, all right? Ruby on Rails used to be the cool thing from Japan at some point in life. It's been a long time since it did, but hey, it was cool at one point. And I'll die on that hill. Or should I say die on that nil? Rust is the way. I haven't played with it. I've sort of been looking into Elixir and Phoenix as of late, and that is certainly not mainstream, but it's fun to play with. Go and Rust are on my bucket list to mess with at some point. I just haven't had the time yet. Maybe I'll do it with AI. Certainly learn it that way. But for the moment, I think I'm gonna call it here. Let me see if there's anyone awake that I could raid into. Does anyone like have a friend or a friend of a friend that's currently live that could use the viewers? Let's see who I see in my Twitch and whatever. Anyone? Welcome to Code Wars. Yeah, I got all these emails now that I don't necessarily want to look at right now. No, nothing really standing out here. Damn. Good luck with that. Yeah, why are you doing this to yourself? Let's see. Maybe there's something on infosexstreams.com. Let's put a bit of music on while I blabber on. Here you go. Sorted. Am I the only one online? Black Hat NOC. Wait, Fixit isn't online, are they? Hey, that's broken. That's not cool. I need to fix that. When did that get broken, huh? Yeah, there's commands like coffee, and there is to get my Ko-fi link, and there's I don't know. There's a couple things. Pretty much the ones in that little message are, I think, the ones that are most used. Discord. Although I'm not sure if Discord's even active on this account. Not sure why you got that message there, Floppy. I don't think I've seen that happen before. I'll have to dig into my Firebot settings after I'm done here. Silly. Silly. You doing anything, or are you not doing anything? No, you're not. Yeah, no one I know is currently live that's doing this kind of content. Most of my people I know are like gamers, so... My PC config is 4090 with 64 gigs of RAM and an i9 14900KF. With like a 2 terabyte SSD and an 8 terabyte HDD. Audio coming from a Go XLR. Camera's a Tiny 2 by OpsBot. It's pretty fun. Okay. Well, folks, I guess we're not raiding out because I have no one to raid into, unfortunately. So, oh wait, what's happening? Wait, what the hell? They are live? Yup. I wanted to get something. Somewhat like future-proof. I stuck all the things in there like last year. And of course, I had one of those processors that had the Intel 14th gen issue, so I had to replace my processor because it was literally melting. Piece of shit thing. So that was wonderful. All right. Zephyrus are good though. I like the Asus stuff. They're good stuff. I'm a raid fix it. It looks like they're online, so I'm gonna rate them out because it's been a minute since we did this. If they're not there, well then I tried to be nice, and I guess I failed. We'll have to see how we do. But yeah, Fixit's good people. They do a bunch of hacking things as well. I'll be back on Saturday with this channel. Doing more like coding and hacking stuff. My gaming channel, Xerxiax, it's in the panels on this channel as well, is where my gaming stuff happens, like accessible like video gaming. We'll do The Last of Us. We'll do, I have Ocarina of Time with accessibility features that I'm gonna look into at some point, see if I can get that to work on stream. So that's coming up on Wednesday and Friday next week on the Xerxiax channel, and the next Saturday it's gonna be this again with IC Null. YouTube, of course, is the Viewpoint Unseen channel. Could really use the subscriptions there. Also working on some scripted videos for that channel, some tech reviews. I want to do some music review, like music program review things. Bunch of like, see you around. Bunch of other things that I'm like intending to do. I have many plans, so you know, hit that subscription, hit the notification bell, and have a lot of fun with Fixit if they're still there once this goes through. Have a fantastic day. Have a fantastic night. I'll see you in the next one, or I won't. You will. Goodbye.
Speech, emote picker, bits, chat settings button, send chat button, chat bit, chat, send a message, stream chat, click, Sumeria 1. Main menu, menu button, sub menu settings, menu button, sub menu clip, alt plus A, menu button, sub menu, mute, speech mode off.